Warrior here. Just give it a minute for some people to jump on. I'm hoping that Farm All Fords will make it on. I did message you on one of your shorts, and I also put the notification on my community post that I was going live today at 12:30. So I hope you got my messages. So anyway, we'll just wait and see who jumps on here. Okay. Today we're just going to be talking about the storm that's coming. So, there's a storm brewing. So just going to see if everyone's prepared and what you're doing to prepare. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of people that's not going to have any power for a long period of time if they get all this ice and snow that we're getting, or supposed to get. So we'll see. All right, one person in, one thumbs up. Passing through. Oh, hi, passing through. Great to see you. Hello, my friend. Rocket Wadester. Hi. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Good morning to you. Good morning, Raymond. Appreciate you all coming in. It was just a thought I was going to do a video, and then I thought I might as well jump on and do a live. Teresa, hey, Grizzly. Hope you're having fun. I am. I'm enjoying life. Everything's going well. Thank you. Just waiting for some people to jump on here, and I thought we would talk about the storm that's coming and how you're prepared, and maybe give you some tips on how you can be prepared. Hi, Chris. Great to see you. Thanks for coming on. Grab a coffee, guys, and sit back and have a coffee with old Grizz. Debbie Sue, great to see you. I'm not sure where the storm's heading. Well, I guess it's across the states, but down through Texas. We're supposed to get some snow on Sunday and into Monday, but we did get a lot of snow last Monday. I do have a video coming out on that, and I was going to post it today, but I thought it's more important to talk about the storm that's coming, and then I'll post the pictures of the snow we got a few days ago. I gave a few shout outs on that video as well, so you guys can stay tuned for that. Virginia, we're going to get hit too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I hear it's going to get hit hard. So what are some of the things that you guys are doing or you already have done to prepare for the storm? It's a great time to get your camping gear out and put it to use if you have any. You may need your sleeping bag. If it was real cold in the house, like after a few days, it gets cold. I would suggest that you could even wear your toque in the house, because when your head's warm, it helps keeps your body warm. Chainsawing today. Okay, yeah. I've got a small chainsaw, but I can tell you right now, it's nowhere near your one like yours. I just got a little girl one, but it suits me. So yeah, make sure you have lots of water, like the big 4-liter jugs. I would have at least 8 of those if they were calling for the storm here like they are for you guys. I would have at least 8 4-liter jugs, maybe even a dozen, because it sounds like you're going to be without power for a while. And if I don't see any of you on YouTube, I'll know that your power's still off. I would make sure you got fuel for your camp stoves. And like I said, you may have to bring your camping gear in the house and use it. You could also close off one room and everybody stay in the one room to keep warm. May, hello, May. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Alex, it looks like, or Alicia Gibson, sorry. Hi, welcome. Thank you for coming. Yeah, like if you were all in one room, you could tack up some blankets on the doorway everybody in one room would help people to stay warm. Maybe it's time to dig out some puzzles and some good books and things like that, because if you're without power for at least a week, you're going to need to come up with some ways to stay warm. Make sure you've got a hand can opener and not just your electric can opener, because you're not going to have any power to use your can opener. So you're going to need a hand one. We have a wood stove for backup. That's great. My husband has been getting plenty of wood ready. I have a battery operated lights. Okay, that's great. Let's see, what did I miss? And plenty of food. Good job there, Debbie Sue. Hey, Grumpy, great to see you. Thank you for coming, I appreciate it. Have fun in nature, hello. User, are you with ICE or support ICE? That's not a topic for today. We are talking about the upcoming storm and how you're prepared and some ideas that you need. Robert's Place, great to see you. 8 thumbs up. Don't forget, guys, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. We have some Coleman stoves to cook on, and we cook on our wood stove and in the part where if there's power out. Okay, great. And don't forget to buy extra fuel for those camping stoves. And another idea that one of my subscribers gave me on a comment on another video that I did about being prepared in the wintertime. He says, Jim Bolton, great supporter of my channel. He said what he always does in the wintertime is he has a large bag of charcoal. And then that way he can use his barbecue if he runs out of propane, and then he'll just put the charcoal in it, or he has a not in his propane barbecue, but in his little charcoal stove. So that's another way to cook. I would have 2 or 3 extra 20-pound tanks of propane for your barbecue, because you can always cook on that. Of course, the old standby of the candles, lots of batteries, battery radio, so you can hear what's going on. Anybody else got any ideas or how you're prepared for the upcoming storm? Yeah, great to see you again too, Grumpy. It sounds like if you guys get all that ice that they're talking about, 3 inches of ice, you're going to be a long time without power. Like I said, we had some snow at the first of the week again, and I did do a video on it, but I'll wait and post it later on, because I thought a live would be good to do now and just talk about the upcoming storm, and if everybody's ready and what you've done to prepare. And if you've got some suggestions to put in the comments for other people. Excuse me. Sometimes you think you're prepared until you start looking and realizing the things you don't have, and then you run out to buy it and it's not there, or they've only got 1 or 2 of one thing. So a friend of mine ran into that before. Waited till the last day and then run out to get some little propane tanks for his camp stove and couldn't find any. He had to go all the way to a little stick town, I call it, and he was able to get 1. Well, 1 little tank of fuel for your stove is not going to last you very long. So it's best to go get it now. Make sure you've got all your medication, a full tank of gas in your vehicle. I would suggest to have a couple $100 in cash, just small bills. Some of the stores are not going to be able to take debit or charge cards, so they may do some transactions with cash, and they're not going to want to change like $100 bill for you and give away all their small change. So you need some 5s, 10s, and 20s to go in. You may be able to get some supplies and just pay cash for them. Okay, who else do we have in here? The video came out well, by the way. Talking about this one or the last one? Okay, so everybody's saying hi to each other. Have fun in nature's here. Yes, keep the politics out of the channel. That's right. We're not discussing that at all. Passing through, I went to Florida to avoid the snowstorms. Okay, that's a great idea. Well, you might have to stay there for quite a few weeks until it's until you can get back home. Oh, this is Pam. Hi, great to see you. Pam is a new subscriber. She's got a great channel. Check her out, guys. Hope everyone will be safe and warm. And I'm not sure where you are, Pam, so I don't know if the storm's coming your way or it's going to bypass you. But yeah, I watched one of your videos the other night. Great chat you had there. Grumpy Sapper, just to say I am watching from my hot tub. Are you really? Well, I hope you have a coffee there or a glass of wine. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. How are you? Great to see you. Pumpkin saying hello to everyone in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed anybody there when I was scrolling by. If I did miss you, just say hello again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Pumpkin. Robert's Place. I live in southern Ohio. We are going to get more than a foot of snow this weekend and a lot of, oh, and that's a lot for that area. Okay, sorry. It's hard to read it. The print is so small. Yeah, so anybody have anything that you want to share in the comments that's make some suggestions on how to prepare for the storm? That would be great. Yeah, and as mentioned earlier, don't maybe have some cash on hand, lots of gas in the vehicle, lots of gas in your four-wheeler if you've got to run up to your neighbors to help them. If we get that much snow, you're not going to be able to just walk up. You may not be able to drive up. So you may need to take your four-wheeler or take a snowmobile. So make sure that's running well and working efficient and lots of gas in that so you can run and help your neighbors. Check on your neighbors as well and see if everybody's okay. Hi, John P. Welcome, brother. Great to see you. Sending hugs right back to you. Yes, Pumpkin says she hopes everyone is safe with all the snow coming. Random flight. Welcome in. Thank you. Oh, hi, Fantasy Waves. Listening from Florida. Aha, okay. I can't chat though because I'm working. Stay warm and safe. Okay, thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. You take care and enjoy the great weather. Yes, Grizzly, great advice. Okay, thank you. Have fun in nature. Debbie Sue, right, Grizzly? Okay. John P. says hi to Grumpy. Remember, oh, Grumpy says, remember diesel freezes. Add 30% of kerosene to prevent freezing. We use diesel as well, and I did not know that it would freeze. Okay, have to keep that in mind, 30% of kerosene. Gitten, yes. Good evening from cold Sweden. Welcome, my brother. Great to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I guess it's already cold there, so we were just talking about the storm that's coming across the states and down through Texas, and they're supposed to get a lot of snow, but not so much the snow. Also, the heavy ice that's that's going to be coming with it. So you may be stuck in the house for a while. So that's why I'm saying to make sure that you're prepared in the house. It's a good time to get your camping gear out and see what you got, and your sleeping bags, your wool blankets, have a toque, heavy socks. When there's no power for a week, there's going to be a lot of struggles, guys. So make sure your bathtub is full of water. Make sure you've got at least a dozen 4-liter jugs of water, lots of food, a hand can opener. I know I'm repeating it but there's a lot of new people came in. Make sure you have gas in your four-wheelers and your snowmobiles so that you're able to go and help your neighbor, or you may be able to, or you may also have to leave your house and go somewhere else. So you want to be able to get out. Let's see, who do we got here? Fusion Pocket. Thank you. Thank you so much for dropping in. Appreciate you all being here. John P says, share, sister. Robert's Place saying hello to John. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Pam, okay. Pumpkin is saying hello to John. I hope everyone's going to be safe. I'm not sure when your snow is supposed to come. I think soon, first of the week or something. It's calling for more snow here Sunday and into Monday. So we're all prepared and ready for it. So that's why I wanted to jump on and do a live and just give everybody some ideas how to be prepared. And thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, Pam. Oh, hi, DD21. Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Have fun in nature, saying hello to Grumpy Sapper. Great to see you, Grumpy. Yeah, this is Pam saying how much that we're all relied on the power and the Wi-Fi. When the power goes off, you know, a couple of days is usually the limit. Then people start to panic, and especially when they see their supplies running low. And so I hope everybody's got lots of food, and like I was saying earlier, have some cash on hand, some small bills, because if there's no power, a lot of the stores are just, well, they're not going to stay open for a long period of time without the power, but if it's just a corner store or something, they will. And you may be able to get some items in there with cash because they're not going to be able to take debit or charge cards. So have some cash on you, have some extra gas in a jug for your vehicles. And who was just saying above there about diesel freezes, so to have some kerosene added to your diesel, just go back in the comments and check that out. If you're still here, you can put that back in. Yeah, I covered most of it. Okay. Yeah, charge your devices. Make sure everything does have a full charge, because you're not going to be using your cell phone. If it's got a full charge, you're not going to be using that to play on YouTube. It's just going to be to make calls, checking with family members, checking with your neighbors, especially seniors. Make sure they're okay. Make sure they got food and water. And it's good that if we all had a little bit of extra, we could share with people that is running out of stuff. Like I said, especially seniors, to make sure your neighbors are okay. You may need to take them an armload of wood if they have a wood stove, or I guess a little more than an armload, probably a truckload if you have extra. Our diesel has not froze. It's outside, and we're in northwest Montana. Okay, that's good to know there. Have fun in nature. Good morning, Grizzly. Terry. Where did I miss that? Ah, shucks, I hit the button and okay, have fun in, yeah. Okay, yeah, I got those already. I thought I seen, yeah, Terry just doing her thing. Great to see you, Terry. Thanks for dropping in. Good morning to you. I saw a video showing how to heat a room with a clay pot over a candle. Yes, I've seen those too, and also on a cookie sheet. Yeah, good idea. Well, you know, when you get desperate and it gets colder by the day, you need to have those ideas. If you don't have your cell phone to look things up, you're not going to be able to go on Google and search then how to heat a room. You're going to have to know this stuff ahead of time. Okay, what are we talking about, Clayton? We're talking about the storm that's coming up and everything that you need to be prepared. We're just giving some ideas to throw out there. To sometimes we think of things and other times we don't. Have fun in nature says flashlights, extra batteries, water, food, prescriptions, charge all devices, gas, have propane and wood. That's great. And then if you're in the house and it's cold in the house and the power's been off for a few days, you could tack blankets on the doorways and everybody stay in one room. If you have little kids, you may want to have some puzzles or games for them to keep them busy. And then, like I said before, you can put a toque on in the house to stay warm. I think everybody would be good for 3 days, but I think after the third day is when you're going to see people panic when they start running out of food and water and supplies and the heat's not on. So get as much done as you can now. And then the old saying is, if you get it and you don't need it, that's great. But if you need it and you don't have it, then that's where it's bad. Hello, Coach Juliet. Thank you. I can't chat because I'm at work. Okay, great. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you another time. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello. I don't have that Southern accent. Can't see what your name is there. There's a glare on it. No. People say I have an accent, but I don't know what accent I have. Of course, everybody doesn't think they have one, but depends on where you live, I guess. Thank you for all the wonderful tips. You're welcome, Terry. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Good morning, everybody. Steak, I think you mean stay. Stay warm out there. You said steak and my eyes perked up. Or my ears perked up, my eyes widened. Steak and coffee? Oh, you had me there for a minute, Terry. Let's see, full throttle. Hello, great to see you. Good afternoon, my friend. Stay safe with the incoming storm, my dear. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You guys too. Everyone in the chat, good afternoon. Stay safe. Post your tips down here if you've got anything special or different that you're doing for the storm that maybe people didn't think of. Hello, Ziggy. How are ya? Share Bear, good to see ya. Let's see, who do we have here? Oh, thank you, Ziggy. You love my sweater? Yeah, it's really cozy and comfortable. Hello, Norma. Great to see you. Thanks for dropping in. We're just talking about the storm. Everybody's prepared, what they need, what they have to get, what they didn't get yet. Everybody's sharing some tips on some things to make sure you're prepared. Let's see. Oh, hi, Mainly off grid. Thank you so much for dropping in. Appreciate it. John P is still with us. Thank you so much, brother. Terry just doing her thing. If you have a camper or an RV, make sure that your propane is full and your water lines don't freeze. Okay, great advice. Yes. And like there's a lot of people, like we can't assume that everybody's in a big house with all the fancy things. Some people may be living in a camper. Some people could be homeless in a tent in the woods. You don't know people's situation. We just can't assume everybody is all prepared and set with everything that they need. So that's why I'm saying keep your eye open with your neighbors. Make sure your neighbors are okay, that they're warm, they're safe, they've got heat and food and water. And I know some people may say, well, if they didn't prepare, too bad, but I don't look at it that way because sometimes seniors can't prepare as much as we can because we're younger and we can get out and run around and get everything done. But so all I'm saying is just check on your neighbors and family and make sure they're okay. I'm still staying. Oh, thank you, Juliet. You're still watching my my playlist and boosting up my watch hours. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, you're going to leave your phone running? Okay, great. Thank you. Yes, I'm trying to get my watch hours up. Traveling White Combs. Hey, Grizzly and friends in the chat. Hope you're all well. Yes, we're doing very well. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Great to see you. I think if I had a solid color sweater on, I could see the chats better. The chats are blending right in with all these multicolors on my sweater, and it's hard to see them. I'm sorry if I missed anyone or your comments. Just put them in again, and I'll see them as I scroll. Okay, Ziggy checking in. Okay, thank you so much. You take care. Be safe. Have fun in nature. I have to get back to work. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in. I hope you stay warm and stay safe and you're all prepared for the storm. It's great to see everyone. Let's see, who do we got there? O1HZ, I guess that's all I can see there. Someone messes up your subway order, respond. If someone messes up your order, oh, I don't know. I guess I just go to the window and ask them to change it out and have a good attitude about it and be nice. And I'm sure they'll be nice back to you. All right. Oh, hi, Tim. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We're just talking about the upcoming storm and everything to make sure you're prepared. And people are giving some ideas and tips on how they're prepared. And I was just giving some tips for everybody. We're supposed to get some snow Sunday and into Monday, so I hope you're prepared as well. And we were just saying about checking on your neighbors, make sure your neighbors are okay. Hello. I'm gonna call you Tranum or something. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but welcome. It's hard to see. It's hard to see the comments. Like I said, with this sweater, there's so many colors on it. I should have had just a plain sweater on. Okay, you have to go. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Pam, thumbs up on your way in or your way out. Thanks so much. Take care. Terry just doing her thing. I got to do some paperwork. We'll keep your live stream going. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Jay Sharp, hello. Great to see you. I'm having a great day. Thank you. Full Throttle says to stay safe, everybody. Much love always. Thank you, Full Throttle. Appreciate you stopping in. Jay Sharp, are you going to be in the heart of the storm? No, we just plan on getting a lot of snow on Sunday and Monday. We're not getting the heavy freezing and the ice that's being talked about across Texas and through the states there. We did get quite a bit of snow Monday gone by, but the weather hasn't been too bad. We are going to get about 3 or 4 days of a cold snap as well, coming with the snow, but there's no talk of the ice. Where are you at, Jay Sharp? Is that storm going to hit you? I hope Farmall Ford, I hope you make it into this live. I did message you a couple of places and let you know I was going live. I posted it on my community page, and then I also sent you a message on one of your short videos. So I hope you got it. You're in Nevada, okay. I'm not sure if the storm's heading your way or not. I'm in Canada. Oh, that's good, Jay Sharp. If you're not going to hit that, or that storm's not going to hit you, that's good. It's going to be nasty if they get what it's called for. I think the ice is going to be more problem than the amount of snow. I'm not sure how cold it's going to be. Hi, Timot family. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping in. We were just talking about the upcoming storm and how to prepare, and people were giving ideas what they're doing to prepare. And I was just adding some things to that, making sure you have everything. Excuse me, you're just driving home from work. Well, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. 29 likes. Thanks, guys. Timot family saying hello to everyone. And Norma Ray still here, or Norma Raymond, sorry, Norma Ray. I think that's an actress, isn't it, Norma? I think, well, most of the things that we talked about, it's all important. But I will mention again about having some cash on hand. Some of the little corner stores that may stay open, but if there's no power, you may be able to do some exchanges with a little cash on hand. People in Texas are going to be hating their power bills. Yeah, the power is very expensive. Wow. Well, I'm afraid with all the ice that's coming, they say 3 inches of ice, people are going to be without power for a while. Guess the most important thing is to have lots of jugs of water on hand and some food and a hand can opener to get your food open. And if you have to stay in one room, you could put blankets on the doorway. Everybody in one room would warm the room up better. You may have to wear a toque in the house. Make sure you've got gas in your vehicle, in your four-wheelers or snowmobiles, whatever you have. Make sure that they're running well and there's gas in those, diesel, whatever your gear takes. And again, I'll mention again to check on your neighbors, especially seniors. Keep your devices all charged up. Make sure that you're able to contact your family members, let them know you're okay. And if you could have a little extra, someone else may need something. How you doing, Norma? Yes, a generator. Better have a generator if you live where it's going to freeze. Yeah, and you better have lots of gas for it. Sometimes when storms like that happen, they will put a limit on the amount of gas you can have. So it's best to get a little extra gas before they put the limit on it. Generator's not much good to you if you can't get the gas for it. Norma, you live in Arkansas. Is the storm coming your way? I'm not sure the direction it's going. Or is it going to bypass you? We're going to get snow, but they're not calling for that heavy ice that's supposed to hit Texas and across the states that way. Our snow is coming Sunday and Monday, but we are prepared. We're all set up. As I was saying earlier, it's time to dig out your camping gear. You may have to use it. Zombie Queen, well, hello. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. I get your positive messages on my videos and it really makes my day. I got a few from you the other day and I was like, oh, that's so nice. You just made my day. Great to see you too. We have 120 liter gasoline in 6 cherry cans. Great, great. That's good, Tim Up. So you're all prepared. I'm doing very well, Zombie Queen. Like I said, I always appreciate your messages. Things are going well. Oh, hello, Mike, Adventure Sparks. How are you? Great to see you. Mike is a great supporter as well. I think he's watched every one of my videos. In the tank of the car, 100 liters. Good job. You all have a great day, everyone. Many, many blessings to you all. Thank you so much, Jay Sharp. God bless. Be safe. Appreciate you. Good to see you. We're all electric. Okay, Norma. Rosa, Can you say hi to Sophie and Matilda? Hi, Sophie. Hi, Matilda. Hope you're all doing well. We can have tire chains so that we can move. That's a great idea, Timop family. Yeah, you may need chains on your tires to get out. Yeah, I never thought of that one. Rosa. Yeah, hello, Rosa. I'm glad you're doing well, Mike. I actually was going to go watch your last video again, but I seen you were live. Okay, well that's great, but that would still be great if you go and watch my other live. Boost up my watch hours. Any of you guys driving along on a trip or whatever, you're looking for something to do, just hit that playlist of mine and help me boost up my watch hours. I'd appreciate it. Let's see, who do we got? Mike's Adventure. Okay, we got you there. You're here in Minnesota. We're not allowed to have chains. Oh, okay. Well, that's strange. Wow. You may need them to get out if you get snowed in too much. Oh, some roads, overpass roads, tire chains are required in Switzerland. Yeah, okay. Simply Debbie Sue says hello to you, Mike. We can help. Oh, Timop family, we can help with your watch hours. Look, I would appreciate that so much. What a great community. Everybody's been telling me they're going to help me with my watch hours. I really appreciate it. My subscribers are coming up, but what happened was I did a lot of shorts when I first started out. You know how you first start your channel and your videos are not that long, and you do a lot of shorts, which I got a lot of views on them, but it takes a long time to get watch hours off of shorts, if they give you much at all. But anyway, so after all this time, it's been almost a year, and I've only started doing lives this month, so that is helping me. And I started putting out a little bit longer videos. So anyway, I guess that's called learning and gaining experience. Really appreciate you helping me out there, Timop family, with my watch hours. Mike's Adventure says hello to Debbie Sue. I just got done listening to your last story. I really enjoyed it. Yes, I did as well, Mike. That was really good. I just said that I commented to her and I told her that she just seems like everybody's little grandmother. She's so cute and sweet, and you just want to sit at her feet and let her read you a story. That's a compliment, Debbie Sue. I didn't mean that you looked like you were old like a grandmother, but just you have that grandmother personality, and it's so sweet. Okay, hi, Welchman Forever. You don't get watch hours for shorts. All you get is monetized. Okay, well that's good to know. I didn't watch that, and I have a lot of shorts and a lot of good views on them, but I think that's what happened, why my regular watch hours are down, and my short watch hours are up, but I would rather it be the other way around. Okay, Timop family says exactly. Okay, so that's what happened to me, just inexperienced, and but anyway, I am learning. This is only my third live, and I realized I got a lot to learn, but we got to start somewhere. Mike's Adventure says yes. Who do we have here? Oh, hi, Booby Goats. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I was watching one of your videos there the other day on your challenge with, I don't know if it was carnivore or lions. diet or the sardines, something like that. Sorry. I was watching your challenges you have going there. Okay. Who do we have? Winging in the woods? No. Sorry, I can't make it out. It's just the reflection off my sweater. It's hard to read. I'll have to wear a solid color sweater next time. Hi, everyone. Lunch at work. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Anybody that's not subscribed, check out my channel. I'd appreciate it. Leave me a comment on one of my videos so I can connect back to you. Singro 420. Hi, cheers. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Gen X. Hi. Gen X is saying hello to everybody. You only get watch hours for public watch videos. Okay. Thank you, Westman. Anybody have any tips? Just put them in the comments. And not only does it help me, it helps other YouTubers well, other creators. We're all looking for tips all the time. If you've got some advice, put it in there. $34 thumbs up. Thank and Mac project. Hope I'm saying that right. Hello, thank you for dropping in. No, oh, I can't read it. I'm sorry. My sweater's reflecting back on the comments. You have to upload 3 public videos and 3,000 watch hours. Yes, that I knew. I do post enough videos, but it's the watch hours that are low. Oh, thank you for saying hi to that channel, Welchman, because now I can see it on the other side better. Thekamac, it looks like. Oh, booby goats. That's an amazing amount of likes. Thank you so much. Yeah, 35 likes. Thanks. Winging it in the woods. I'll have to try to remember to check out your channel. I think you're a subscriber, but I'm not sure. And if you're not, check out my channel and leave me a comment so I can connect back to you. Dan here, coming from a real estate media background. Tips for others. Do something different and authentic that has not been done before. Well, thank you very much. That's a great tip. Yeah, just check out my channel. I'm Grizzly Warrior, and there's no bells and whistles or flashing lights or music or anything else. It's just little old Grizz camping in the woods, staying all night and doing some winter camping. Okay, Timot family, you're arriving at home. I really appreciate you dropping in. Thumbs up to you, buddy. Appreciate your support. Welchman Forever. I have a new short video out. Okay, I think I seen you on someone else's live this morning, and I did see that you have a new video coming out. So I'll check my notifications and make sure I watch that for you. Booby Goat says, I'm working on some more Butter Woman AI shorts. Okay, not sure what that means, but I'm sure that you'll surprise us. Butter Woman. That's a good handle for a channel. if you're thinking on starting another channel, there you go, booby goats. Call yourself Butter Woman. 38 thumbs up. Wow. She's like Wonder Woman, but with butter. Well, that sounds just like you. I think you're awesome. Winging it in the woods. Thank you. You're doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just new at these lives, so it's just trying to get all the kinks out and get a little bit of experience at it. But we were just talking about the storm coming for everyone, and we were giving everyone tips, and I was putting my 2 cents worth in, how to prepare, and making sure everybody was ready and everybody's safe, and just saying about checking on your neighbors, make sure your neighbors are okay, especially seniors, checking on your family members and your parents. I'd be interested in checking out your channel. If you want to go over to my channel and leave me a comment, I'd like to connect with you. Wing it in the woods. I do most of my videos from the woods, especially lately. Looks like I'm in for a nice storm. We cut a ton of firewood yesterday. Okay, yeah, so it's going to hit you then. All right, some of the people were saying that they're just getting the storm, or snow, but no ice, and other people are not going to get anything. So we were just comparing notes with each other and giving ideas how to be prepared, and especially with families with small kids, you know, the ideas are good. Depending on their age, you know, we have to have things prepared to keep them busy and keep them entertained when there's no power. Mike's Adventures, winging it in the woods. Hello, he says hello to you there, winging it in the woods. Miss Greg. Oh, hi, Auntie. I know who you are now. You're coming over for the. Sorry, I'm coming over for your first live. Yes, okay. From my first live. Yes, I did a live a few weeks ago. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Miss Auntie is a new subscriber from today, I think. Yes, I think it was today. Welcome. Shucks. I missed a few there. Make sure you're prepared. Fuel, food, water. Reverse your vehicle into parking, so if you have to leave, you can drive forward instead of reversing. That's a great tip, winging it in the woods. I like that idea. I never thought of that. Right, because when you drive in your yard, right, and then you end up backing out, and if you're in the middle of a snowstorm, it's easier just to drive out. Great tip. Thank you. Okay, you're out shopping there, booby goats. Bye for now. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yes, it was today, wasn't it? Yes, it was on Barry's walking for exercise. That's right. It was this morning. Great. Yes, it was nice to meet you. I was watching your video on your bloopers. If I missed anybody, just send me another message. There was a few that came through there quickly, and I missed a couple. So if you had a tip there, just post it again, please. Or if I miss saying hello to you, just put it in again. Yes, Barry walking exercise. Yes, that's where I met you. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was funny. It's great. So many people have unique channels and everybody doing their own thing. No, I don't have a regular time that I go live. I just started doing lives about 3 weeks ago. So this is my third one. I've been doing, I think, one a week. But I was planning on doing a video today. We got a lot of snow on Monday. So I had a couple of videos prepared to put out today, actually. And I changed my mind and decided to go live at the last minute because of the upcoming storm. So I wanted to give some tips and get people to put their tips in the comments so that we could help each other out. And so I thought that was more important than just putting out a regular video that I can put out next week. So I wanted to check in with everybody and make sure everybody was prepared and collect tips and give tips and share with each other. And so I'll try to get a schedule to go live so that people will know, because some people don't see it until later and they're like, I didn't get your message that you were going live. Okay, Winging It in the Woods, we're from Ontario, Canada. I'm in Canada as well, where it's cold in the winter and hot in the summer. Yeah. Checked out some. Okay. Oh, you checked out my videos and subscribed? Okay, great, great. Hope you left me a message so I can connect back with you. Yes, I'm in Canada, so I'm very familiar with the cold in the winter and hot in the summer. We had a hot summer last year, but we've been getting a lot of snow this year, more so than the last 2 or 3 years. We've already had, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, we got a lot of snow down. It was about up to my knees. I did put a video out, but it was really light and fluffy, so you could kind of push right through it. It wasn't deep and wet and, plunging through. It was light and fluffy that you could just kind of push through it, but there was a lot of it. And then we got some more snow Monday gone by, but it was heavy and wet, not quite as deep, but it was heavy and wet. So I did a video on it. I went down the road, took the camera, and anyway, so I'll post that out maybe in a few days, but I thought it was more important to go live and share some tips on people that's getting hit by that storm and ice coming, or snow and ice. Yes, I'm going to have to get a schedule down for my lives. I'm not sure when the best time would be. I thought about doing 2 or 3 a week, and then maybe one through the day, so that we could get the daytime people, and then an evening one for the evening people, because the one through the day, everybody working, they don't get a chance to come on my lives, and then maybe do one on the weekend. Got to make the best out of the darn cold. Spent most of the winter plowing our driveway with a ATV or relaxing by the wood stove. You sound exactly like us. And making entertaining videos. Yes, that sounds just like where we're at. I never did like the winters till several years ago, but I learned to like it. I guess the best thing that helps with the winters is if you're dressed for it. If you've got the proper clothing on and the weather and the clothing match up, I don't really find it cold anymore. I worked outside when it was, minus 10, 12. I was in the woods, cutting down some small trees and clearing the land, limbing up the trees. I don't like when the branches are right down to the ground, so I limb them up 3 or 4 feet so you can see right up through your property. So I did a lot of work last winter in the woods. I got 3/4 of the way finished, and then of course the spring comes and the burning ban is on, and I didn't get to finish it. So I have to go back in the woods and get the rest of that lot cleared up. But I do a lot of work in the woods. And then my reward is coming in, sitting by the wood stove and having a coffee and a good steak. Back in Mac project. I do a live at 5 every Friday. Oh, live at 5 every Friday evening, Central Time. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to you. You sound a little familiar. Now, I don't know if you're one of my subscribers or I've seen you on someone else's channel. But if you want to go over and check my channel out, and if you like it, if you want to subscribe, leave me a comment and I'll connect back to you. Mike says, hello, Miss Gee. I have been subbed to you for a while. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just not, like, your channel name is not coming up in my head for some reason. But thank you and welcome to my live. I'll have to check out your channel then and make sure that I have the bell hit, because if I subscribe to somebody, I always hit the notification bell. And but the odd time I will go to somebody's channel and I think, oh, I haven't seen so-and-so for a while. And so I'll go over to their channel and I'll look and the bell is off. And I'm saying, like, I didn't do that. So I will check and make sure that your notification bell is on. No, I would check it out, because that happened to me on a few other channels that I was wondering why I didn't see them putting out any videos. And now sometimes when there is a few people that I have checked on because I didn't see any of their videos, and they just said they were taking a break from YouTube, so they hadn't put anything out for a while. But other people, I'll look and the bell's off. Sitting in the woods. We are starting to plan our live date and time and vibe. Okay. Yeah, I think if putting 2 or 3 out a week, that's what I'm thinking, so I can catch everybody, like like I said, the daytime, the evenings, and the weekend crew. I am the sock monkey, if that rings a bell. Oh, yes, that does ring a bell. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Mrs. Gee says, winging it in the woods, your blooper trailer is hilarious. I'll have to go check that out. And Mike's Adventure says the same thing happened to me. Yeah, I don't know why that does that. You go check out somebody's channel and the bell's turned off. Yeah, everyone loves to laugh with others. And Chris says he found 4 eggs. Well, good for you, buddy. You must have some chickens, of course. Unless you've got some wild partridge or something sneaking in your yard and laying eggs for you. LOL. What's everybody having for supper tonight? I know what I'm having. Nice cup of coffee out of my favorite cup. Be strong like a grizzly. And a steak. Nothing else. Just a steak cooked in a cast iron frying pan with some bacon grease or some coconut oil and a cup of black coffee, and I'll be happy. Sit in there by the wood stove and kick back and relax. Yes, it's funny when you're laughing at somebody else's bloopers. Or you're laughing at somebody else that's slipping and falling, but it's not so funny when it happens to yourself. Chris says LOL. Excuse me. Oh, it's snowing again here? Okay. Pull this a little closer, then maybe I can see better. There we go. That helps. Okay, so I guess I look out the window. Yeah, it's starting to snow here. I hope everybody's got lots of gas in their vehicles and everything and prepared. Yeah, one couple years ago there when we had some snowstorm and that, you could see people lined up at the gas station just all the way down the side of the road, and be a heck of a thing you got all the way up to your turn and they said, sorry, out of gas. Yeah, it's better to be prepared and not need it than need it and not be prepared. I say that when I go for a walk in the woods, because usually if I go to the woods, it's for the day. I just don't go for a hike and, come back in a half an hour. I'm loaded down like an old donkey or a mule and take lots of supplies. You never know if you get turned around or lost or you get hurt. You may have to be there for a while. So I like to have supplies on me. And then if I don't need it, great. That's good. That's right. It keeps you healthy, and it also gives you a great mindset. I try to have almost 2 of everything if I'm spending the day in the woods. I have 2 knives on me, 2 lighters in case one doesn't work, one's empty, one gets wet, whatever. Lots of paracord, a little first aid kit on my belt behind me, extra water, snacks. I like to carry a small lightweight tarp, flashlight, radio, so I can connect with somebody. Mrs. D says, winging it in the woods. I enjoy this type of content. It's always interesting to see how people do this. I watch it oftentimes on TV and on YouTube now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out your channel. Yeah, it's always good to be prepared. Well, especially when you're in the woods, sometimes I'll wear my pants that it has lots of pockets in it. So I like having a whistle if I need to make a noise. Actually, I have a couple of videos if you want to check them out, items to take in the woods if you're going on a day trip, or if you're staying the night, some of the supplies that you need. I like having a pair of binoculars, so if I hear a noise off in the distance, I can focus in and look to see if it's people coming or if it's an animal. It just kind of helps you be prepared. And, I have my bear spray on me. Let's see, what do we got here? Yes. Oh, hi, Resident Rev. Nice to see you. Howdy, howdy, Grizzly and everyone in the chat. Great. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I'm terrified of bears. Why? What's there to be scared of? Just do some research and know what to do if you meet a bear. Do you see them often where you are? What about wolves? I have never seen a bear while I was in the woods. I spend a lot of time in the woods, and I've never once seen a bear. Now, I did have about a 2-year-old black bear in my yard, but that was a long time ago, probably 10 years ago. Come walking down the road and walked in the yard, probably stayed for 2 hours or more. And he wasn't aggressive or anything, and we weren't scared of him either. He just walked practically right up to us and walked right past us. It was no problem. We weren't nervous. The bear wasn't nervous, but they can sense when you're scared. And whatever you do, don't turn around and run, because they chase you just out of instinct. And wolves, I've never seen any wolves or coyotes. Now, I know that we do have them here, and I hear them howling different times, but I like that sound. It doesn't bother me at all. So I'm not afraid of the coyotes, but we do have them here. Resident Rev is greetings from Florida. Thank you, buddy. So the storm is going to pass you by. I had to jump off and get some work done. Okay, great. See you all later. See you later, Grizzly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming by. It's great to see you, buddy. I am doing well, Resident Rev. Thank you. Things are going very well here. Can't complain at all. And I see Winging It in the Woods. Checked out your channel there, Miss Gee, and subscribe to you. Winging It in the Woods, are you talking about, or are you talking to me about the generator for backup, or someone else? Yes, Resident Rev says, respect the bears or any wild animal, actually, and they'll return it unless they're hungry. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting me know that, because I'm preparing a site up in the woods there. I'm planning on camping out and staying all night. I'm working on a shelter, and I'll be sleeping out. So, but I'm not worried about it. I'll have a large bonfire going, and if I got to stay up all night, I will. But I'm going to be sleeping out, so you can check out my videos there. I'm preparing the site now. I was planning on staying all night out there Thursday or Friday. No, today's Friday. Tonight, but the temperatures are going to drop too low, so I'm going to wait until it's not so cold. I think we're going to get -14, so I'm just going to wait a few nights. If you see a bear, make sure that you have blueberries or honey. Here they love to eat those. Yeah. No, I'm afraid I wouldn't be giving them anything to eat, because then they'll just keep coming closer and closer for some more. I said that I'll get up in the woods and get my bonfire going and get the coals ready, and I'll be cooking a steak or some hamburgers up there, and I'll attract all the coyotes and the bears. They'll all want lunch. But it's not gonna keep me out of the woods. I'm not gonna stop doing what I love to do just in case I see a bear, or just in case the coyotes come to the campsite too close. But I'll just put some paracord around with tie some stuff on it so it'll rattle and make a noise. I'll probably go 10 feet out from my campsite, and then that'll give me lots of time if somebody or something is traveling through my campsite. I'll hear them. Resident Rev, oh, you've seen those videos. Okay, great, yeah. No, I'm afraid bears and coyotes are not going to keep me out of the woods. That's what I love to do, and I'm going to continue to do. And if they're going to get me, they're going to get me. Okay, Winging It in the Woods. We have a wood stove and a generator. So have some wood inside ready to go. Test your generator and make sure you have a backup fuel. Yes, all that stuff is all done. Thank you. I think we have enough wood for 2 storms. LOL. Same here. Let's see. Could be camper. Oh, okay. Mike, are you going camping this weekend, or are you just talking about preparing your camper for the storm? Gotta go, everyone. Check out your channel, Grizzly. Good stuff. Subbed. Thank you so much, Winging in the Woods. I'll connect back to you. Appreciate you dropping in, and I'll try to get my lives on a schedule. Resident Rev. I once had a pair of fur buddies. I hand caught and raised a pair of possums. Wow, that'd be awesome. Sometimes I see people raising coyotes or little wolf pups and things like that, but I think when they get bigger, I don't know if I would totally trust them because their instincts would kick in. I live in my camper during the week. Oh, okay, Mike. Oh, yeah. Now I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Yes, you have your camper set up. I did see those videos. So you live in there during the week. Okay, yeah. So it would be smaller to heat up and not as much preparing as a big house, but you still need to be prepared. Make sure you got lots of fuel and heat and food and water, hand can opener. Like somebody said earlier, back your vehicle in so that you can drive out if you have to. Some places allow chains on your tires, others don't, but you may have some chains to put on your tires to get yourself out. I raised them until they were big enough to survive on their own. Okay, great. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think if I raised anything like that, I'd have to let them go as well because, like I said, I don't think when they get full grown that I would trust them fully. And then you release them, yeah. Yeah, life can be a challenge, but it also can be enjoyable. 42 thumbs up. That's great. But while I had them, I would grab them by their tail and walk the neighborhood with them. Are you serious? You probably scared the shit out of all your neighbors. Yeah, I would like in the spring, I would like to get another shepherd. Yeah, the kids thought it was cool. Yeah, I bet they did. You would be the neighborhood cool kid. You're one of the cool kids in the neighborhood. Everybody would run out. Hey, there's Resident Rev. That's one way to draw a crowd. But wouldn't nobody else get near them? Yeah, you're probably scared of them, or they were protecting you. Yeah, we've got a beautiful day here. The sun is just shining. It's gorgeous. The calm before the storm. Yeah, well, actually, we're just supposed to get some snow. We're not getting all that ice and everything. We're supposed to get some snow Sunday and into Monday. Razor sharp teeth, and they know how to use them. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's their survival tool. We do have some porcupines around here as well. We had a mother and baby in the yard this morning, or not this morning, in the summertime. They were hanging around the yard quite a bit, and but we had to chase them off because the little one kept getting in the garden, and I had some artichokes planted, and the stalks on them are, quite big. And that little porcupine would go up that stalk and right up to the top of the plant, and he was starting to be destructive. So I had to shoo them out of the yard and keep them out. They never come back. I think I have a short video on, I think it's called Jack the Porcupine. Whereabouts do you live there, Rez? Or did you already tell me? Was it you saying that you lived in Ontario, or was that somebody else? Oh no, I think that was winging it in the woods. Oh yeah, Florida, sorry. Yeah, we had a lot of people on. I couldn't remember where everybody was posting where they were from. Okay, I'm in Canada. Eh? Well, 42 thumbs up. It was a great live. Where I live in the middle of the forest. Even Google can't find me. Now that sounds good. I didn't know Florida had that much forest around. I thought it was all open, but goes to show you how much I know about Florida. I was wondering there when you said Florida, and then you were talking about those pet possums, but now I understand. Yeah, nothing like nature. That's my favorite thing to do, is be in the woods. Pack up and go in the woods. I could stay for a couple of days. Yeah. Goes to show you what you know about Canada, eh? Oh well, that's what it is. That's the thing about having such a great community. We learn from each other. Well, Granny Southern Corner, hello. You made it in, but I'm afraid, my dearie, I'm just about ready to close off the live. I'm sorry, but we had a great live. I'm just going to rag you now. We had a great live, Granny. You missed it. We just talked about the storm coming and everybody preparing. Actually, you guys probably know each other, Resident Rev and Granny. You both are from Florida. Have a blessed day ahead, everyone. Thank you very much, Resident Rev. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for your support. I'm going to remember everybody when my channel gets big and I grow, and I'll remember all my supporters that stuck with me and help me get started. I got to remember who that other channel was to go check out and make sure I'm subscribed. resident. He's in Florida. Resident Rev, Granny wants to know what part of Florida you're in. She's in Sebastian. And I'm near Ocala. All right. I have no idea if they're close to each other or not. If I can get one more thumbs up, we'll end off the live to a 45 thumbs up. Horse country. Okay. Mike is saying hello to you, Granny. Granny, I didn't put that other video out yet that I was telling you about. I just gave you a shout out in one of my other videos. And I was going to put it out today, but I thought I'd jump on a live at the last minute because I wanted to give people some tips about the storm that's coming across the states for most people. So we just shared some tips and ideas, how to be prepared and things to have and items to have. So that was kind of a last minute live. I was going to do a video on it and I thought, hey, let's just jump on live and share all of our ideas, how to be prepared. So there was some great stuff you missed, and I know the storm's not going to hit you, but you may have some friends and family that live in that part of the country where the storm is going to hit people. So we were just sharing our tips and tricks to be prepared. Thank you, Granny. You're sweet too. Yes, there's going to be a lot of people affected, and we were talking about if they get as much ice as they're saying that we're going to get, about 3 inches thick. Well, not me, but people, 3 inches thick of ice, they're going to be without power for a long time. So we were just sharing ideas how to be prepared. We're going to get some snow, but we're not going to get the ice. Yeah. The last video that I did with the snow, Granny, it was, I went for a walk in the woods, excuse me, and took my camera and I did a video in the woods. It was just beautiful. So I just gave a shout out to 3 of my supporters, and maybe I'll start doing some shout outs to my supporters, either on a video or yeah, that would be the best place. Or maybe in the lives, just giving some of my supporters shout out. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's they have no clue. They don't really know what they're in for. They just think in a couple of days everything's going to be all over and they'll run down and get their coffee at Tim Hortons. But I'm afraid it's not going to work like that. I don't harvest maple syrup, but people in my area do. So we get it from them. Some people give it to us as a gift, and other people, we buy it from them. Yeah, that's right, Granny. It's going to be a shock to a lot of people. Because most times when they say, oh, there's a storm coming, and then it blows over and people aren't paying attention like they should. Oh, you have honeybees, yeah? Escaping the suburbs. Hello there. Hi. Great to see you. You're just catching the tail end of the live. Oh yeah, Scott, that's his name, yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about the storm that's coming. Some people are prepared, some aren't. We were just giving tips on what to do and how to stay prepared. I just jumped on and did a live, and so we're sharing a lot of tips on helping people out, trying to remind people of some of the things that they needed, maybe that they didn't think about. So we had some great ideas. Yeah, Granny got bees. We do have a couple of places here that we get the natural unpasteurized honey from, which is great. We don't use store-bought honey. It's just watered down and cut with something else. Okay, that'd be great if you watch the replay. That would really help my watch hours. Appreciate it. Yeah, they forget how to prepare and they don't think about their pets sometimes. They're just making sure they got things for themselves. And, you know, we were talking about having your medications and extra things like that, extra gas and diesel and whatever else they need. Checking on your neighbors, checking on your friends and loved ones, especially seniors, if you have senior neighbors. Thank you so much, Resident Rev, for dropping in. I appreciate your support. Really, I do. Yeah, the honey is, there's no comparison on the honey when you get some natural honey from a beekeeper than buying it in the store. We don't buy it in the store. No, I just leave it right there. Same as the maple syrup. We just hit some people up that tap their trees and we get maple syrup, and we get it that way. That's something else we don't buy in the store. Anybody guess what I'm having for supper tonight? Other than a cup of black coffee in my favorite mug, strong like a Grizzly. And if you have no way to heat the whole house, heat and live in one room. Yes, we talked about that. We talked about putting, tacking up some blankets over the doorway and everybody live in one room. And if you have kids, have some things for them to do, puzzles and books and things. And you may have to wear a toque in the house for a few days. Yeah, there was a lot of good sharing in the chat of things to do and some ideas. Another idea, Granny, was somebody was saying about back your vehicle in so that when you have to get out, you can just drive out. You're not trying to back it out in so much snow and ice. And then there's some places that allow chains on your tires and other places don't. So that was a great idea too, to have your chains ready. You can put the chains on the tires and then be able to drive right out of your driveway. Yeah, you can go back and watch it. There was a lot of good ideas. And, you know, where you and the other guy there both live in Florida, you're not worried about the storm, but you could go back and watch the live and then pass those tips on to your family members that's going to get hit with the storm. Because there might be a lot of tips in there that they never thought of. Because I think people are thinking that it's only going to be for like a day or two and they'll be back in business. But if they get that much ice, there's no way. They're going to be days without power. So you may be able to pass on some of these tips to some of your family and friends and loved ones. And if you want to do a short video or a whatever and use these tips, you go ahead, Granny, and pass them on to people in your neck of the woods. Well, not in Florida, because I know there's no storm coming there, but your family and friends that are going to be hit by the storm. You could do a little short video and and go ahead and use the tips that we talked about here and make a video and share it out, because there's like we are prepared, but there was a few things that I picked up from people that I never thought of, like the chains on the tires, and backing your vehicle in. That was a couple of things that I picked up. And the other thing we talked about is having cash, because you can hit up some of the corner stores that are still going to be open, because they don't have, like the grocery stores, the big meat freezers and stuff, they'll probably be closed. But your small corner stores may operate for a day or two, and they're going to be dealing in cash. So I said, have $100 or $200 in small bills that you can go in and pay for things with your cash. Got to go to the school. Thank you. We'll try to pass it on and share this with us. Okay, Granny, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for all your support. I'm going to close the live off anyway. So I'm glad I caught you, and we will see you. Cash is king in an emergency. That's exactly right. So, all right. I'll catch you soon there, Granny girl. All right. Take care. Bye, everybody.